Hello, Jekko Knight here. Well, it's the night after Raw, and this time I'm going to talk about my experiences watching Monday Night Raw live. It's been the first WWE live event I've been to in a little over a decade. That's a long time. And yeah, overall I had fun. But I figured I'd talk about some of the stuff. It was pretty cool at first when I was standing in line. They didn't open the doors yet because we wanted to get there early. Rush hour traffic in Colorado, or at least in downtown Denver, sucks ass, so we wanted to get there early. While I was standing in line, there was like the entryway to the VIP parking lot, and Jerry the King Lawler, drove by me. I saw him. I'm like, hey, that's Jerry the King Lawler. People are looking, huh? And then when he drove in, people realized who it was, and there was a big old Jerry chant. Kind of cool. And I was hoping to be on camera. I don't have any of the stuff in this room. But I was wearing a Sin Cara mask, a green John Cena shirt, a pink John Cena hat, and mixed wristbands. I was hoping, I'd be on TV. I was. For about a second. At the beginning. When John Cena came out, there was a little girl behind me that had a "You Can't See Me" sign, like U and the C with a cross. And I'm under her, like cheering and stuff, probably doing that. I was doing whatever it could, that I could be on camera. But I was like watching it on my DVR, and the majority of the camera shots to the crowd was like zoomed out. Maybe it was like WWE, like, wow, check it out, a packed audience for once. But they didn't do too many like close-up ones, which sucks. Oh well. But I think I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I watched most of it, and I'm not anywhere else. Basically I was kind of to the right of the stage, which, watching it looked incredibly freaking far, but it wasn't that far. But overall I had a good time. Let's see, John Cena. The crowd at first, and through a lot of it, was basically dead. I don't know. I mean, when Daniel Bryan did, they were into Daniel Bryan. There was a lot of Cena fans. There was a lot of kids. I was sitting next to a shitload of them that wouldn't shut the fuck up. They were pissing me off. The only good thing is I was sitting next to a hottie. Too bad she had a boyfriend on the other side. But, yeah, and it's nice watching in-ring action without the annoying commentary, because, let's face it, the commentary on WWE is getting bad. Not really none of, their faults, but, Vince McMahon tells them what to say a lot of times. They have to promote the WWE app, the WWE Network, and, So it's just nice to just sit there and watch, that in-ring action, and kind of seeing some of the stuff. And it's weird when you're watching live. You can tell when they're cutting to a commercial break, and let's see. Oh yeah, Sin Cara. I figured since I had a Sin Cara mask, maybe when he entered the ring, it would, maybe they'd zoom into people with Sin Cara masks, and I would be on television. But when Los Matadores came out and they did that pose and they did it for a while, I'm like, God damn it, they're cutting to a commercial. Fuck. Yeah. So Sin Cara's entrance and the Wyatts, the majority of their entrance was done during the commercial break. Now, I don't know if Sin Cara's going to do this again. Do you remember his original entry where he ran, jumped on the trampoline, did the flip, and then the pyros went off? They actually had that. And I don't know if they're going to bring that back. The reason why they got rid of it is because the original Sin Cara botched the fuck out of it. But now that Hunico's playing Sin Cara, maybe they realize, since he never really had trouble, let's bring it back. I don't know. But that was untelevised, unfortunately. I watched Superstars tapings before Raw, which is like the first Superstars matches I think I've ever seen, because we don't get WWE Superstars in the States. Let's see. Cody Rhodes versus, who was it? Curtis Axel. Wasn't a bad match. 6-on-6 Divas match. Summer Rae and Eva Marie had their own, like, you know, music and Titantron, which I thought that was cool. Eva Marie didn't wrestle, thank goodness. What else? And, of course, after Raw. It took me a while to figure out when they actually, you know, because sometimes it's hard to tell when they, you know, cut to, you know, when it's the end of Raw, because the action just keeps going. But basically, I guess when the Wyatts and everyone were feuding, then, you know, a lot of the main people and Dean Ambrose were still in the ring, and Cesaro went and did his, like, I don't know, like 25 rounds of swings, did his giant swing to Dean Ambrose. Then Sheamus did the broke kick to him. Then Cena did his attitude adjustment. And then at the end was Daniel Bryan. And you know how, like, that one, I think it was when Daniel Bryan turned on the Wyatts, how he did the slow yes to the fast, you know. It was like that, you know. Everyone was doing it, you know. Huge yes chant, you know. Colorado's, you know, definitely into Daniel Bryan. Let's see. Trying to think if there was anything else. Most of it I was, a lot of it I was on fucking Twitter tweeting, seeing if anyone saw me, which a few people did. You know, like I said, I was only on a fucking, like, a second at the very beginning. And for everyone who sat through the whole 3 hours trying to find me and didn't find me, I apologize for making you watch 3 hours of Raw, because while there was, like, the Cesaro and Cena match, that was, like, a really good match. The ending, you know, when the Wyatts and the Shield finally, you know, see, some of those parts are pretty cool, but mostly, I knew it wasn't going to be that good of a Raw, because next week is going to be the huge one when they unveil the WWE Network. But, oh well. Next time I just got to get better tickets so you can see me more. And don't know if I'll ever take a Jekyll Knight mask. Where's my backup one? Nowhere to be found. But, you know, overall I had a good time. It wasn't like the best freaking Monday Night Raw ever, you know. I knew what I was going to expect. Not a whole lot. But it's just nice to actually see the in-ring action. I wish WWE would come to Colorado more than once a year. I wish Impact Wrestling would come to Colorado at least once. We don't get shit out here, which sucks, but oh well. Anyhow, that's all for this video. It's going on for too long. I can't see with my mask. But, what did you think of Monday Night Raw? Leave a comment. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thanks everyone who was watching out for me during that episode of Monday Night Raw. Jekyll Knight signing out.